Archangel Michael is trying to reach you. You are chosen to see this miracle. Don't tell anyone, it will happen in 2 minutes. Don't skip this. Open it quickly. Archangel Michael says, listen carefully because the message you are about to hear is unlike anything you've ever encountered. The heavens have shifted, and a divine moment is unfolding that only a chosen soul can experience. This is not an ordinary calling. This is a sacred alignment that very few are destined to witness. From the first moment you woke up today, unseen forces surrounded you, guiding your every step toward this exact moment. The whispers you felt in your spirit were not your imagination. They were signals from heaven preparing you for what is coming. In precisely 2 minutes, an unexplainable miracle will manifest before you, and your life will no longer remain the same. This is why you were pulled here, right now, as though invisible hands led you without your conscious awareness. Archangel Michael is pleading with you not to ignore this call because skipping this message could mean turning your back on a once-in-a-lifetime heavenly intervention. Heaven has chosen you specifically, knowing you have the strength to carry the light that comes with this miracle. Imagine for a moment that everything you've silently prayed for, every struggle you've endured without recognition, is finally acknowledged by the divine. This is what's about to happen. This miracle is not just for comfort. It is a sign that you are stepping into a divine purpose far beyond what you ever dreamed possible. The realm of angels have been watching you closely, seeing how you fought battles no one else could see. While others misunderstood you, heaven saw your resilience. This is why Archangel Michael has been sent directly to you, because your journey has prepared you to receive what others could not handle. Right now, the atmosphere around you is shifting. If you were to stop and sense it, you'd notice the heaviness lifting, replaced by a warmth that feels almost supernatural. This is the presence of divine energy wrapping around you, preparing to unveil something sacred. In these final moments before the miracle arrives, Archangel Michael begs you to stay still, stay silent, and let your soul be open. No one else around you can know about this yet. It's a private covenant between you and heaven. Some miracles must remain unseen until the appointed time, and this is one of them. Understand this clearly. Once it happens, you will feel an overwhelming flood of light and love so intense it will be difficult to put into words. This is how heaven confirms you are chosen, not by chance but by divine selection. You've been tested, purified, and now elevated to see what only a few in history have been allowed to witness. For countless nights, unseen tears have been recorded by angels. Every quiet moment of despair, every plea whispered into the darkness has echoed in heaven's halls. The miracle about to manifest is heaven's response to your persistence and unshaken faith. Archangel Michael says that many forces tried to delay this moment. Dark spirits conspired to block you from discovering your true divine inheritance. Yet, despite every obstacle, you remained aligned with your higher calling, proving that your soul carries an unbreakable bond with the divine. This is why in just 2 minutes, the divine veil will thin, revealing to you an event that even prophets longed to see but were not permitted. It's a celestial gift, a moment where time bends and eternity whispers directly into your heart. Prepare yourself internally. Breathe deeply, feel the anticipation building because heaven is closer to you right now than it has ever been before. Archangel Michael himself is lowering his wings beside you, ready to shield you from any energy that might attempt to disrupt this miracle. There's a reason you were told not to speak of this to anyone. Some things, when spoken too soon, lose their divine power. This is not to be shared or doubted. It is meant to be experienced. The world around you may continue in its chaos, but you, the chosen one, are about to step into an entirely new realm of existence. As you read these words, a divine light is aligning with your spirit. It will feel as though a hidden part of you, something long buried under pain and worldly distractions, is suddenly awakened. This awakening is not temporary. It is the beginning of a divine transformation that will ripple through your life. Archangel Michael says the miracle will not come with thunder or flames, but with a stillness so profound that it will silence every fear within you. In that stillness, heaven's voice will become undeniable, speaking directly into your soul with promises of restoration, guidance, and elevation. What you've lost will return in unexpected ways. What was broken will be made whole. Every path you thought was closed will suddenly burst open, leading you toward a destiny so radiant that others will not understand how it's possible. But you will know. It was this moment, these very 2 minutes, that shifted everything. In realms unseen, angelic choirs are already rejoicing, singing your name as though it is written in gold upon the stars. They know what is coming, and they know you will receive it with humility and reverence. This is why Archangel Michael is so insistent you cannot afford to turn away. Even now, divine signs are manifesting around you. Perhaps you've noticed repeating numbers, sudden chills, or an unexplained sense of presence when you are alone. These are confirmations that heaven has locked onto your soul, ensuring you do not miss this divine appointment. Understand that the miracle is not only for you, but through you. The moment it happens, a chain reaction will begin, touching lives you don't even realize you have the power to impact. This is part of your greater mission, to be a vessel for divine transformation in this world. As time narrows to the final seconds, you may feel your heartbeat quicken. This is not fear, it is alignment. Heaven's rhythm is syncing with your own, preparing to pour out blessings and revelations that will make you a living testimony of God's mercy and power. Archangel Michael says, your name had been spoken in the highest realms of heaven. Angels gathered, decisions were made, and now the celestial decree has been issued. You will see this miracle. No force on earth or beyond can strip this moment from you. It is sealed by divine authority. In the coming days, after this miracle unfolds, people around you will sense something different. They may not understand it, but they will see the glow of divine presence in your eyes. Opportunities will emerge seemingly out of nowhere, doors will open effortlessly, and you will walk with a confidence that even you have never known before. But the miracle's first sign will be subtle, an overwhelming peace that washes over you, drowning out every doubt and fear. From there, it will grow, manifesting in ways you cannot yet comprehend. It might appear as a divine encounter, a sudden breakthrough, or an unexplainable shift in your spirit. What's important is that you receive it fully. Do not resist it. Do not question it. This is heaven's gift to you, and Archangel Michael is personally delivering it because you are favored beyond measure. As these words reach their close, heaven prepares to act. Time is almost up, and the miracle is descending. Stand still, breathe deeply, and let your heart open like never before. The divine light is already piercing through every shadow, ready to envelop you in its glory. From this moment on, you will never again wonder if heaven sees you. The proof will be undeniable. Your story will change forever, and though you may not tell anyone immediately, those with eyes to see will recognize the divine mark upon you. This is your appointed time. A miracle is yours. Archangel Michael bows his head, wings wrapped around you in protection, whispering, "You have been chosen." Receive this now and walk in divine favor for the rest of your days. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says the miracle that has just brushed past your spirit is only the opening of a much larger divine chapter in your life. Though it may feel like a single, fleeting moment, the heavenly ripple it creates will continue expanding for weeks, months, and even years to come. This is not an isolated blessing, it is a complete writing of your destiny. Even now, unseen hands are rearranging events in your favor. Conversations you don't hear, decisions you are unaware of, and opportunities you could not have planned are being divinely orchestrated. What may seem random in the coming days will lay to reveal itself as perfectly aligned, part of this miracle you were chosen to receive. Your past pain is being lifted off your shoulders like chains falling to the ground. Archangel Michael says that everything meant to break you has only sharpened your spirit for this divine transformation. The heavens watched every moment of your silent suffering, and today marks the day of reversal. Darkness is retreating, and light is overtaking every corner of your life. It is crucial that you carry this divine secret in your heart. The reason you are told not to share it is because this miracle must grow in silence before it can be revealed in fullness. Just as a seed breaks through the soil unseen before it blossoms, this miracle will quietly build its roots in your life until its impact cannot be denied. In these sacred moments following your divine encounter, you may notice sensations unlike anything you've felt before. A warmth in your chest, a clarity of thought, or even signs in nature aligning with your presence. These are confirmations that the spiritual realm is drawing closer to you, affirming that what just occurred is not imagination. It is heavenly reality. Archangel Michael says your intuition will sharpen dramatically. You will begin to perceive truths others overlook, see through false intentions, and sense opportunities that lead to blessings. This heightened awareness is part of the miracle's gift. It arms you with divine discernment to navigate what comes next. Your relationships will shift as well. Some people will suddenly distance themselves, while others you least expect it will step forward to support and uplift you. Do not be alarmed by these changes. They are part of heaven's restructuring of your circle to protect and elevate you. New paths will open effortlessly. What you once chased will now be drawn to you without struggle. Resources, guidance, and protection will arrive precisely when needed, as though invisible angels walk before you, clearing every obstacle. Archangel Michael says your dreams will no longer be ordinary. They will carry messages, visions, and even glimpses of future blessings prepared for you. Pay attention to these dreams. They are not coincidences but channels of divine instruction guiding you step by step. In your waking life, synchronicities will follow. Repeating numbers, unexpected encounters, and even phrases overheard in passing will feel as if the universe is speaking directly to you. This is because, after this miracle, you have been elevated into a state of divine connection where heaven's communication flows freely into your life. Financial and personal breakthroughs are on the horizon. Resources that were once delayed will suddenly arrive. Burdens of debt, scarcity, or lack will begin to lift as heaven aligns you with abundance, not merely for your comfort but to empower you to fulfill a higher calling. You will notice your inner confidence growing, not from pride but from an unshakable knowing that you are divinely guided. Doubts that once plagued you will fade like mist under the sun, replaced by a calm certainty that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. As time moves forward from this moment, Archangel Michael says to expect angelic assistance in physical ways. Strangers may appear at the right moment to help you, lost opportunities will return, and situations that seemed impossible will suddenly resolve. This is not luck, it is heaven's direct intervention, continuing the miracle that began here. Even your health and energy will feel renewed. What once drained your spirit will lose its grip, and a vitality you haven't felt in years will surge through your being. This is a cleansing effect of the divine presence now permanently anchored in your life. Archangel Michael wants you to know that this transformation is irreversible. No human action, no earthly force, and no spiritual opposition can undo what heaven has sealed. The miracle you have witnessed today is eternal. It is your divine inheritance, protected by celestial decree. When the time is right, you will be guided to share parts of this journey. Not to boast, but to ignite faith in others who are silently praying for their own divine intervention. Through you, they will witness proof that heaven is active, powerful, and intimately involved in human lives. In moments of doubt that may try to return, remember this: you were chosen. Out of countless souls, heaven's gaze fell upon you to receive this miracle. It is not by chance. It is evidence of a divine plan far greater than anything you've imagined. Archangel Michael says your role now is to walk forward boldly, trusting each step even when the path ahead seems unclear. The same hand that brought you to this moment will guide you through every future challenge with supernatural precision. Whenever you feel alone, call upon Archangel Michael in your thoughts. You will sense his presence immediately, wings wrapping around you in protection and strength. This is another part of the miracle. You now have a heightened connection to angelic guardians who will never leave your side. Every act of kindness you perform, every word of encouragement you give, will carry amplified power. The miracle within you will ripple outward, blessing people you meet without you even realizing the impact you've made. This is how heaven uses chosen vessels to spread divine light in a world desperately in need of it. Archangel Michael says the heavens are rejoicing still and your name continues to echo in the halls of eternity. You have stepped into a rare and holy experience that few ever witness. From this day forward, walk with the quiet confidence of one who has touched the edge of heaven and returned carrying divine fire. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says even though the miracle has touched your spirit, its unfolding is far from complete. You've only witnessed the opening of a celestial doorway. Beyond it lies a journey unlike anything you've walked before, a path lined with divine wonders, unseen protections, and destiny-altering encounters that will soon make sense to you. As time flows from this sacred moment, your senses will sharpen. You'll notice whispers in the wind that others cannot hear, gentle nudges in your intuition guiding you toward choices you never would have made before. These are not coincidences, they are angelic communications designed to keep you aligned with heaven's plan. The forces of light that surround you are already moving ahead, clearing away hidden traps set by those who envy your blessings. Some of these traps were prepared long ago, waiting to ensnare you at critical moments. But because of this miracle, Archangel Michael has activated angelic legions to dismantle every scheme against you before it reaches you. You may notice people suddenly changing their behavior toward you. Some who once opposed you will step back, unable to explain why they feel compelled to leave you in peace. Others who have been silently wishing you well will finally be drawn closer, revealing themselves as allies heaven has sent to walk this journey with you. In the nights to come, you'll feel an invisible presence watching over you, not with malice, but with an overwhelming sense of safety and warmth. This is Archangel Michael himself, standing guard while other celestial beings continue weaving the next chapters of your life. Heaven has marked your home as a sanctuary of light. Shadows that once lingered there will scatter, and peace will settle like morning dew over every room. You may even notice physical signs, objects shifting slightly, a faint glow in a corner, or an unusual sense of serenity enveloping your space. Financial struggles that weighed heavily on your spirit are about to lift. This is not a promise of instant riches, but a divine assurance that provision will meet you exactly when you need it. Opportunities, partnerships, and unexpected resources will flow toward you as a direct result of today's miracle. Archangel Michael says, even challenges that remain in your life will feel different. You'll notice a resilience rising within you, an ability to face difficulties without fear. It will seem as though your burdens grow lighter not because they disappear instantly, but because unseen hands are lifting them alongside you. This divine transformation will not be limited to your personal life. Those connected to you, family, friends, even people you've never met but whose lives intersect with yours, will feel the ripple of heavenly favor spreading from your spirit. It will soften hardened hearts, mend broken bonds, and bring unexpected reconciliations that once seemed impossible. You'll begin to see hidden truths reveal, secrets meant to harm you will surface, giving you the power to make choices from a place of clarity rather than confusion. Lies that held power over your path will lose their grip, and in their place unshakable truth will stand. Spiritual gifts long dormant within you are being awakened. You'll have moments of heightened intuition, sensing dangers before they arrive, knowing when to speak and when to remain silent, and feeling the presence of divine beings guiding you through uncertain situations. Archangel Michael says these gifts are not accidents. They are tools heaven has placed within you to navigate a destiny larger than yourself. You are meant to lead others into light, not by force, but by the example of your own transformation. Even your voice will carry new strength. Words you speak will resonate differently with people around you, touching hearts and minds in ways they can't fully explain. When you comfort someone, they will feel divine healing in your presence. When you declare something in faith, circumstances will bend to align with your words. Nature itself will respond to your spiritual elevation. You may notice birds appearing unusually close, winds shifting gently as if carrying whispers from the heavens, or moments where time feels as if it slows down just for you. These are signs that the natural and spiritual realms are now working in harmony around you. Archangel Michael says your steps are being divinely ordered to places where miracles will continue unfolding. You may be guided to take an unexpected journey, meet someone by chance, or enter an unfamiliar environment that later reveals itself as pivotal to your destiny. Each encounter will build upon the miracle that began here, expanding its reach until your life is unrecognizable compared to what it once was. This transformation is not fleeting. It is a permanent redefinition of who you are and what you were born to accomplish. As this divine plan continues to manifest, you will find your faith unshaken even when others doubt. It will no longer matter if people believe you or understand your journey, because heaven itself has confirmed your chosen status. Archangel Michael says you will face moments where silence is your greatest strength. Not everything must be explained or defended. The miracle will speak for itself through the visible blessings, protections, and breakthroughs that will follow you. Dark forces that once pursued you will grow weaker in your presence. They will sense the divine seal placed upon you and retreat in fear. Protection had been fortified around you like a radiant shield, making it impossible for spiritual harm to touch your soul. And as you continue forward, guided by divine light, your legacy will begin forming. People will one day tell stories of how your life changed after a single moment, after a miracle few could believe. They will know it was not luck, nor coincidence, it was heaven itself stepping into your reality. Archangel Michael says you must remember this above all. You were not chosen because you were perfect. You were chosen because, despite every trial, your heart remained open to divine guidance. That humility is what made heaven pause and say, "The soul is ready." The journey ahead is vast and filled with wonders yet unseen. Archangel Michael assures you that each step will be accompanied by angelic presence, each challenge met with supernatural solutions, and each blessing multiplied for greater purpose. Even now, celestial light continues descending upon you. What began as a hidden miracle is expanding into an unstoppable force, reshaping your reality and drawing you closer to your divine destiny. Archangel Michael says what you've felt so far is just the spark of a divine wildfire that is about to sweep through your entire existence. The heavens have prepared waves of transformation that will arrive in stages, each one more powerful, more undeniable, and more miraculous than the last. You have entered a sacred process, a divine unfolding that only the chosen experience. The first stage is healing and cleansing. Deep wounds that you've carried for years, emotional scars that no one has seen, are being lifted from your soul. You may begin to notice old pain resurfacing briefly, not to hurt you, but because heaven is drawing it out like poison from a wound. This is necessary so that nothing dark remains to cloud the light that is entering you. As this healing continues, your relationships will transform. People who once misunderstood you will have moments of clarity. Some will feel compelled to apologize, others to step aside as heaven removes anyone whose presence no longer aligns with your divine journey. Those who truly belong in your future will find their way back to you effortlessly, drawn by a spiritual force they cannot resist. In this phase, Archangel Michael says your heart will grow lighter. It will feel as though a weight you've carried for decades has suddenly been lifted. Smiles will return to your face unforced, laughter will bubble up naturally, and peace will wrap around you even in situations that once caused you stress. This is the sign that the first stage of transformation is complete. The second stage is illumination and awakening. This is when the miracle truly takes root and your spiritual eyes open to a realm most humans never perceive. You'll begin to notice angelic signs everywhere, flashes of light in your peripheral vision, feathers appearing in strange places, melodies in the air that no one else hears. Your dreams will become vivid and prophetic, angels will visit you in visions, delivering guidance and revelations about your purpose. You'll wake up remembering details so sharp they feel like memories, not dreams. This is heaven's way of speaking directly to you without interference from earthly noise. During this awakening, knowledge will flow into you effortlessly. Questions you've carried about your past, your destiny, and even the mysteries of life will begin answering themselves within your spirit. Insights will arrive suddenly, and you will find yourself understanding complex truths without explanation. Archangel Michael says you must embrace this stage fully. Write down what you see and hear, even if it makes no sense at first. These are divine puzzle pieces that will layer connect, revealing a picture so grand it will leave you in awe of how meticulously heaven has been guiding you. The third stage is manifestation and favor. By this time, you will have been fully aligned with your divine calling, and miracles will start flowing into your physical life. Opportunities that once felt impossible will suddenly land in your lap. Financial blessings will appear unexpectedly, through promotions, new ventures, or even mysterious provisions that seem to come from nowhere. Doors that were locked tight will swing open with no resistance. Authorities and influencers who previously overlooked you will suddenly recognize your value. Projects you thought had failed will be resurrected and brought to completion with divine success. In this stage, your presence will change atmospheres. Walking into a room will bring peace and clarity to tense situations. People will feel hope just by being near you, even if they don't understand why. This is because heaven's light will be shining through you so strongly that it transforms the energy of every space you enter. Archangel Michael says this stage is a reward for your faithfulness and patience. The seeds you've sown in silence, the sacrifices you've made without acknowledgement, will bloom all at once in a way that leaves everyone around you speechless. The fourth stage is divine mission and legacy. Once your healing, awakening, and blessings have been fully established, heaven will call you into a higher purpose. You'll feel a strong pull to help others, not from obligation, but from overflowing gratitude for what you've received. This mission could take many forms. Some chosen ones are called to guide and mentor, while others bring healing through creativity, leadership, or spiritual teaching. Whatever your mission is, it will feel natural, as though every hardship you've endured was preparing you for this very role. Archangel Michael says your legacy will not be measured by wealth or fame, but by the number of souls lifted by your light. Long after you've spoken to someone, they'll remember how your presence changed them, how a single word or gesture from you gave them hope to keep living, keep believing, and keep moving toward their own miracle. Your life will ripple through generations, carrying divine impact far beyond what you can currently imagine. This is why heaven carefully chose you to witness this miracle, because you are destined to become a vessel through which countless other miracles will flow. In the final stage, Archangel Michael says you will experience direct communion with the divine. As your mission unfolds, your connection to heaven will grow so strong that earthly limitations will barely touch you. Prayers will be answered instantly. Insights will come before you even speak them aloud. Your intuition will guide you flawlessly because it will no longer be separate from divine will. It will be divine will flowing through you. At this point, fear will completely vanish from your life, not because danger doesn't exist, but because you will have a constant awareness of angelic armies surrounding you. Even in moments of uncertainty, you'll feel an unshakable calm knowing that heaven is not only watching but actively working through you. This is the ultimate destiny of the chosen, to live fully in alignment with the divine, to carry light so strong that darkness has no power to touch it, and to pass from this world into eternity knowing you fulfilled every purpose heaven wrote for you. Archangel Michael says every step of this journey begins now, in the 2-minute miracle you've just experienced. Nothing can stop what heaven has set into motion. Your part is simply to remain open, faithful, and ready to walk through every door the angels open for you. Even now, celestial music is rising around you, though human ears cannot hear it. Angels are rejoicing because you answered the call instead of skipping it, because you chose to believe when others would have ignored. Heaven is celebrating your courage and readiness to embrace this once-in-a-lifetime transformation. Your name hath been sealed in divine light marked as chosen. From this day forward, every sunrise will carry a hidden blessing meant only for you. Every nightfall will cloak you in protection and rest prepared by unseen guardians. Archangel Michael whispers finally, "Child of light, you have been found worthy. Walk forward in faith, for you are never alone again." The miracle is eternal. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says the miracle has already begun to weave its threads into the fabric of your life, but heaven insists you must understand its depth and scale. What you have just experienced is not a momentary blessing. It is a celestial turning point, a shift so immense that even future generations connected to you will feel its impact. Invisible forces are still working around you now. They are rearranging events that have yet to occur, altering decisions of people you haven't even met, and clearing pathways through obstacles you have not yet encountered. This divine preparation ensures that as you continue forward, nothing will stop the fulfillment of your heavenly destiny. Archangel Michael says the spiritual realm is opening wider for you. When you close your eyes in silence, you may begin sensing movements, feathers brushing unseen, faint glimmers of radiant light, or whispers too soft for human ears yet undeniable to your spirit. These are angels encircling you, forming a shield that no darkness can penetrate. This shield will remain with you permanently. Long after this moment passes, you'll notice that dangers that once came close will inexplicably vanish, attacks will fail before they begin, and attempts to harm your soul will dissolve as though repelled by a force unseen. That force is heaven's unbreakable covenant now sealed upon you. Over time, you will witness layers of hidden truth peeling away from your life. People and situations you once misjudged will reveal their real intentions. Some revelations may shock you, but each truth revealed will set you freer than before. You will see the hidden hands that once manipulated circumstances against you, and you will also see the quiet, faithful hearts who love you in silence. These truths will allow you to step fully into your destiny without lingering confusion or misplaced trust. Archangel Michael says this clarity is essential because the path ahead requires you to walk unburdened by false ties or illusions. You will be surrounded only by those meant to share your light, and every alliance formed from this point forward will be divinely aligned. With each passing week, your inner compass will sharpen. Decisions that once caused you anxiety will feel effortless as divine wisdom takes root in you. It will seem as though you've developed an unexplainable foresight, always knowing the safest, most blessed path without hesitation. The heavenly ripple of this miracle will also reach into your physical environment. Objects around you may hold a different energy. Items you've carried for years may suddenly feel unnecessary or heavy. This is a sign to release them, making space for what heaven is preparing to place in your hands. Your home itself will transform. Even those who visit will remark on how it feels lighter, calmer, and more peaceful than before. This is not imagination. Angels have marked it as a divine dwelling, purging it of unseen heaviness and flooding it with protective light. Archangel Michael says, "Do not be surprised if you find yourself drawn to new surroundings or even relocated entirely. Such movements are not random but orchestrated to position you in places where greater blessings, connections, and missions await you. The nature will respond to you in profound ways. Animals may approach with unusual gentleness. Plants will thrive in your presence. And weather patterns may seem to shift as though acknowledging your elevated spiritual frequency. This is heaven aligning the natural world to honor your chosen status. Miracles will not stop at personal blessings. They will manifest in timely interventions that protect others through you. There will be moments where you speak, act, or even just arrive at the perfect instant to prevent harm or guide someone into safety. In those moments, you may feel a rush of warmth or see a flash of light before your eyes. This is confirmation that you were not acting alone. Angelic forces were moving through you, using your earthly presence as a vessel of divine rescue. Archangel Michael says these moments will be signs of your elevated calling. You were not chosen only to be blessed, but to be a beacon of blessing for many others. Even strangers will sense something different about you, often saying they feel safe or inspired simply being near you. Over time, these divine interventions will accumulate into undeniable testimonies. Stories will circulate of your impact on people's lives, many of which you would even remember because heaven was working silently through you. Your name will carry a weight of grace that touches places your feet never even travel. The emotional burdens of your past will no longer hold the same power. Memories that once haunted you will begin to fade, not through suppression but through healing. The pain attached to them will dissolve, replaced by lessons and wisdom that empower rather than hinder. This is part of heaven's promise, that every tear shed in secret has been recorded, and now each one will be transformed into jewels of strength. Archangel Michael says you will look back and see that nothing was wasted. Every heartbreak was a stepping stone leading you to this divine elevation. Your health and physical vitality will also undergo a noticeable change. Energy will return to your body, illnesses will loosen their hold. And you will feel renewed from within as if an invisible hand has pressed a healing light into your very cells. This renewal is not temporary. It is a divine restoration designed to prepare you for the years ahead, ensuring that nothing can weaken or slow the mission you've been chosen to fulfill. Even your appearance may subtly shift, radiating peace and glow that others cannot ignore. Archangel Michael says heavenly resources and helpers will continually find you. Some will appear as mentors or partners, others as unexpected friends or support. Each one is strategically placed to guide, protect, or empower you at specific points in your journey. Financial provisions will align perfectly with your needs. Just as your strength will never fail, your resources will never run dry. Whether through opportunities, gifts, or divine favor that defies explanation, you will have exactly what is required to fulfill your purpose without falling into fear or lack. This abundance is not just for survival. It is to allow generosity to flow from you like a river. As you bless others freely, heaven will replenish you endlessly, ensuring that giving never diminishes your blessings but instead multiplies them. Eventually, your life will stand as proof of divine orchestration, a living miracle that people will reference as evidence that heaven moves powerfully in the human realm. Even skeptics will be moved, finding themselves believing in divine intervention simply by witnessing your journey. Archangel Michael says, "Your future is radiant beyond imagination. What is unfolding will outshine every past struggle, every fear, and every disappointment you have ever endured. The miracle that began 2 minutes ago will echo for decades, shaping your destiny and rippling outward into eternity. When your earthly time is complete, you will not leave unnoticed. The heavens will open in glory, welcoming you as one of the few who embraced their calling fully, walked in divine light, and fulfilled their celestial mission with courage and grace. And until that day arrives, know this: every step you take is guarded by angels. Every breath you draw carries divine purpose, and every heartbeat is synchronized with heaven's eternal rhythm." Archangel Michael's final words in this revelation are a sacred seal upon your soul. You are chosen. You are protected. You are loved beyond measure. Walk forward without fear, for the miracle has only just begun. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, "The divine realm is still unfolding layers of this miracle, revealing more of what is destined for you. What has already been spoken is only the foundation. The true expanse of this heavenly plan is far greater than words can capture. But the message must continue because heaven insists that you are ready to bear the fullness of this revelation." Even as you read this, a celestial clock is ticking. This clock does not measure minutes and hours as humans do. It measures divine alignment. Every second that passes draws you deeper into the reality of this miracle, locking it into your destiny so firmly that no earthly circumstance could ever undo it. From this moment forward, you will begin to feel time bending in your favor. Moments that once slip away too quickly will slow down when you need them most. Opportunities that seem delayed or lost will suddenly reappear as though no time had passed at all. This is because heaven is now controlling the flow of your journey, ensuring that you are never out of sync with divine timing again. Archangel Michael says, "Understand that this miracle is not simply something happening to you. It is something heaven is building through you. Your spirit has been chosen as a vessel for divine light to pass through, transforming not just your own life, but everything and everyone connected to you. In the coming days, angelic encounters will become more tangible. You may feel a brush of wind on still air, hear a voice gently calling your name when no one is there, or sense a warm presence beside you during moments of quiet reflection. These are not hallucinations or tricks of the mind. They are direct confirmations that Archangel Michael and his legion are walking beside you. During these encounters, messages will be whispered into your heart. Sometimes they will come as sudden ideas or inspirations, other times as a deep knowing that cannot be explained. Write these messages down. They are instructions from heaven, guiding you step by step along this newly anointed path. You will notice that even technology and communication will shift in strange ways around you. Messages will arrive at the perfect moment, calls will connect just when needed, and even chance meetings will be orchestrated with flawless precision. This is divine alignment manifesting in every corner of your reality. Archangel Michael says, do not ignore these signs. Treat them as sacred breadcrumbs leading you deeper into the miracles unfolding. The more you acknowledge them, the stronger and more frequent they will become, until you are walking fully aware of the angelic presence in every moment of your day. As you continue on this path, old limitations will crumble. Barriers that held you back for years will suddenly lose their power. Legal matters will resolve unexpectedly, strained relationships will heal, and long-standing challenges will dissolve without struggle. This is not because circumstances are changing on their own, but because your spiritual authority hath been elevated. The heavenly realm has declared you untouchable by forces that once oppressed you. Where you speak life, it will manifest. Where you declare peace, it will reign. Where you call for breakthrough, it will happen swiftly. Archangel Michael says, this new authority comes with a gentle responsibility. It is not to be used for vengeance or selfish gain, but to bring restoration, justice, and healing wherever you are led. As you step into this divine power, heaven will ensure your heart remains pure and aligned with celestial wisdom. Your words will carry weight beyond natural explanation. Even a whisper of faith from your lips will cause ripples in unseen realms, moving angels into action and bending circumstances to align with heaven's decree. This miracle also includes restoration of divine promises that seem forgotten. There are dreams you once held in your heart that you abandoned long ago, believing they would never come to pass. Archangel Michael says these dreams were never lost. They were placed in heavenly safekeeping until now. In this sacred season, you will witness those long-buried visions rising again, stronger and more attainable than before. What once required immense struggle will now flow effortlessly because the timing has finally aligned with heaven's perfect will. You will also encounter unexpected inheritances, both physical and spiritual. Blessings that belong to your family line, opportunities denied to your ancestors, and divine callings that skipped generations will now land upon you. This is a generational correction, a holy rebalancing that ensures nothing destined for your lineage remains unfulfilled. Archangel Michael says you are the chosen one to carry this restoration forward. As you receive these blessings, the chains of lack and limitation tied to your bloodline will shatter, freeing not just you but all who come after you. In the months to come, you will enter sacred encounters with other chosen souls. These meetings will not feel ordinary. They will resonate with an undeniable spiritual recognition, as if you've known each other across lifetimes. Together, you will form divine alliances that amplify the light within each of you, creating unstoppable waves of change. Some of these souls will serve as guides, others as partners in mission, and some as quiet companions who share the same heavenly calling. Through these connections, you will discover aspects of your destiny that you could never fulfill alone. Archangel Michael says, trust these encounters even if they defy logic. Heaven is weaving a tapestry far larger than you can currently see, and every thread is perfectly placed to complete the masterpiece of your divine purpose. Your journey will take you to new territories, both physical and spiritual. You may travel to unfamiliar lands or step into new environments where opportunities overflow. Each move will feel divinely guided, protected, and blessed. Even when challenges arise, supernatural solutions will appear at every turn. Archangel Michael says, as this miracle continues to bloom, your connection to divine wisdom will grow profound. You'll find yourself speaking truths you never studied, solving problems beyond your earthly understanding, and offering counsel that resonates deeply with those who hear it. This wisdom is a heavenly gift. It is heaven speaking through you to reach the lost, the hurting, and the seekers of light. With each word, angels will carry your message further than human means could accomplish, touching hearts you may never meet in person. Miraculous signs will accompany this gift. You may witness healing where you simply offer comfort, peace fallen upon rooms where you enter, or breakthroughs occurring shortly after your prayers. These are confirmations that you are walking as a divine vessel, fully embraced by heavenly power. Archangel Michael says, even nature will serve as witness to your transformation. Flowers will bloom unexpectedly in your presence, storms will calm, and stars will seem to shine brighter during moments of divine revelation. The entire universe will align to echo heaven's truth about your chosen status. In the later stages of your journey, heavenly visions will become common. You will see angelic beings in flashes of light, hear celestial music during meditation, and even sense the direct touch of divine presence guiding your steps. These experiences will no longer surprise or overwhelm you. They will feel as natural as breathing because your soul will have fully adapted to walking in two realms, the earthly and the heavenly, simultaneously. Archangel Michael says, this is the ultimate fulfillment of the miracle that began 2 minutes ago. You will no longer wonder where heaven is, for you will live as a bridge between worlds, carrying divine light wherever you go. The heavenly decree over your life is sealed eternally. No force, no circumstance, and no passage of time can alter it. From this day forward, you walk not merely as a human but as a chosen beacon of divine power and love, and when your journey on this earth is complete, you will transition not with fear but with radiant joy as angels guide you home to eternal glory. Welcome not as a stranger but as one who fulfilled their celestial mission with honor and grace. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, the layers of this divine revelation are still being unwrapped because your spirit is strong enough to hold them. What you have already read has begun transforming your inner world, but the heavenly scroll is far from fully revealed. This miracle is not just a moment, it is a sacred scroll unrolling, inscribing your name in golden letters upon eternity. Even now, angelic scribes in the celestial halls are documenting your response to this calling. Every word you've received, every beat of your heart that leaned toward faith instead of fear, is being recorded as testimony that you were present and willing when heaven extended this once-in-a-lifetime invitation. The divine clock of alignment continues to tick. The heavenly mechanism is intricate, designed to ensure that every step you take from this moment forth is divinely synchronized. You will never again feel like you are late to your destiny. The right doors will open exactly when you arrive, and the wrong doors will close before you can even knock. Archangel Michael says this is because your soul has entered a covenant with heaven. Covenants are eternal promises, unbreakable bonds that even angels hold in reverence. From this day forward, you carry this covenant wherever you go. And it will serve as an invisible key, unlocking divine favor in realms seen and unseen. As you move deeper into this divine unfolding, you'll begin to notice angelic interventions manifesting openly. Perhaps you'll avoid danger by a seemingly random decision, or you'll meet someone at the exact right moment to change the course of your life. These moments are not accidents. They are heaven's hand moving directly in your path. There will be times when you feel a sudden warmth on your shoulder, or a chill that isn't unpleasant but calming, like a gentle reassurance that you are never walking alone. These touches are the presence of Archangel Michael himself or members of his heavenly legion, guiding and protecting you in real time. Even your thoughts will start to align with heaven's guidance. What once confused or troubled you will become clear, as though a veil has been lifted from your mind. Decisions that once felt overwhelming will become effortless because divine clarity will flow through you like a steady stream. Archangel Michael says this clarity is not fleeting, it is permanent. It will sharpen over time until you can distinguish heavenly direction from earthly distraction with absolute certainty. This ability is a gift few are entrusted with, but you have been chosen because heaven knows you will use it with wisdom and humility. In your daily life, the miracle will begin reshaping everything around you. Places you visit will feel lighter after you leave, people will feel inexplicably encouraged by your presence, and even strangers will be drawn to you as though recognizing a hidden light within you. This is because your spirit is now radiating divine energy. You won't need to speak of it for others to sense it. It will flow naturally from you, touching lives silently and powerfully. Archangel Michael says some people may react with jealousy or discomfort, not understanding the source of your transformation. Do not be discouraged by this. Instead, see it as confirmation that the light within you is undeniable and too powerful to be hidden. Heaven will continue shielding you from harm, ensuring that these reactions never disrupt your divine mission. You will also notice unexpected opportunities appearing in rapid succession. Projects long delayed will suddenly gain momentum. Dreams you thought had died will be resurrected, and resources that once felt impossible to access will pour into your life without struggle. The material world will bend to accommodate your divine alignment. Contracts, negotiations, and even bureaucratic obstacles that once required years of effort will resolve swiftly, sometimes miraculously. When others wonder how it happened, you will know. It is the miracle continuing its silent work. Relationships that were fractured will begin to mend. Hearts that were hardened against you will soften, and conversations you feared having will flow with grace and understanding. Heaven will give you the right words, spoken at the right time, to heal even the deepest divides. Archangel Michael says these reconciliations are not merely for peace of mind. They are necessary for you to step fully into your destiny unburdened by old wounds. The angels are clearing your emotional landscape so that your heart can hold the immense joy and purpose that await you. Your financial journey will also transform dramatically. Unexpected blessings will find you in ways no earthly explanation can justify. Lost money will be restored, debts forgiven, and streams of income open that you never imagined possible. These provisions are heaven's way of ensuring that your mission will never be hindered by lack. Archangel Michael says there will come a time when heaven itself will speak through you to guide others. You will know these moments because your words will feel as though they are not your own, yet they will flow effortlessly and with divine authority. In these moments miracles will manifest instantly. The sick will recover, broken spirits will be uplifted, and impossible situations will bend to divine will as you speak. These events will not glorify you but will be undeniable evidence that heaven is moving through you as a vessel of light. You may even find yourself drawn to places of suffering or conflict, not by coincidence, but by divine assignment. In these places, your presence will bring peace and solutions where none existed before. You will not need to fight with force because your mere arrival will shift the spiritual atmosphere. Archangel Michael says as these missions unfold, your spiritual senses will heighten even further. You will perceive angels moving in battle against unseen darkness, sense when someone is in danger even miles away, and receive heavenly instructions on how to intervene without fear or hesitation. At the pinnacle of this journey, you will experience direct face-to-face encounters with Archangel Michael himself. These moments will feel like time has frozen. The air around you will vibrate with power and light unlike anything in this world. You may appear in a dream so vivid it feels real or an awaking vision where his radiant form stands beside you, wings vast and sword blazing with heavenly fire. In these encounters, he will impart wisdom and strength that will mark you forever, sealing your identity as a chosen bearer of divine truth. During these moments, heavenly secrets will be entrusted to you, mysteries of time, creation, and destiny that few souls have been privileged to know. These revelations will not burden you but will ignite a fire in your spirit, empowering you to fulfill your divine purpose with unmatched courage. Archangel Michael says this ultimate encounter is not far away. It will come at the precise moment when your soul is fully prepared, and when it does, you will carry a piece of heaven within you so powerfully that the world will never again see you as ordinary. From that point onward, your life will no longer feel linear or confined. You will move in divine rhythms, accomplishing in a single day what once took years. Time, space, and circumstance will bend to heavenly will as you carry out missions that touch countless lives across nations and generations. Your story will inspire songs, writings, and testimonies that will outlive you. People will speak of your journey as living proof that heaven can transform even the most ordinary existence into a divine legacy. And when your earthly mission is complete, the heavens will not wait in silence. Trumpets will sound, angelic choirs will gather, and the gates of eternity will swing wide to welcome you home, not as a mere mortal but as a celestial warrior who fulfilled every purpose written by divine hands. Archangel Michael's final words for this stage of the revelation echo like a seal upon your destiny: you are a bearer of light chosen for a time such as this. Walk boldly, for heaven walks with you, and the miracle unfolding today will echo throughout eternity. If you wish to express your support further,